Every Southern kid grew up eating tomato macaroni, but my grandmother did it differently. People think you have to boil the macaroni first, but she didn't. She boiled it in the tomatoes, and she had one secret ingredient. Stick around. I'm going to show you exactly what she did to make the most delicious tomato macaroni. Okay, I'm adding this is about a quart of tomatoes because I'm using our homemade tomatoes from our garden. And you don't have to do that. You can buy the large can. I think it's a 32-ounce can of tomatoes. But you're just going to put your tomatoes in there and first let them get pretty juicy. I'm starting this out on a high heat just to get it boiling, and I'm kind of just chopping my tomatoes with my spoon. These may be a little bit bigger than what you buy in a can. You can just buy diced tomatoes in the can if you choose. But I'm going to get this boiling and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, as you can see, the tomatoes are starting to boil. And so I've got a cup of dry macaroni noodles. I'm just putting in there. And I'm just going to let them cook inside with the tomatoes. So it's really just one pot that you're messing up for this wonderful side dish. If you wanted to make it into a full meal, you could actually add some browned ground beef to it toward the end. But now I'm just going to let this macaroni cook as it would in water. It's just going to swell up and get to the right stage. And then we'll be back with you. Okay, we've been boiling now for about 7 minutes, and you can see it looks like tomato macaroni. The macaroni is swollen, and I checked it, and it is soft. Now I'm going to add about 3/4 cup of, or excuse me, 3/4 of a stick of butter. So that's probably about a third of a cup of butter. And I've turned the heat down. Now I'll put a card in the video about how we get our tomatoes from our garden to peel and cut up easy if you don't know how to do that. But like I said, you can just use canned tomatoes. So I'm melting my butter. And then the secret ingredient my mom used was sugar. So I've got about a half a cup of sugar. And she loved black pepper, or my grandmother, I should have said. She loved black pepper, so I've got about a tablespoon of black pepper now. All of this is to taste, so, well, look, I don't know. I go by look, so I'd say a half a tablespoon. Right, so as any good cook does, I'm going to get a spoon and taste it and see. Needs a little more black pepper. Sugar content's good. So I did about probably 3/4 a tablespoon of black pepper. Now, again, this will be for your taste, whatever you like. You can let it simmer if you want while you're cooking your other side dishes, or you can put it with, or you can, serve it right now. Come back for other side dishes and other Southern cooking. I love sharing my family's recipes. Let me pour this up, and I'll get my husband to be the taste tester.
Really good. Really enjoy using our tomatoes that we grow at the house, and several other vegetables that you use in a lot of your cooking.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this childhood recipe. We have many others we'd like to share with you, so please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.